Okay, this is my informative speech, and I have one audience member here, one over there, one right there, two right there, and one, where is she? Oh no. Over there. Okay.
And I'm over here.
Yeah, I got you. According to the Electrical Safety Foundation International, or the ESFI, Hurricane Sandy caused 8.5 million power outages across 21 states, the highest total average ever. 23 days after Hurricane Katrina, local utilities had power restored to only 3/4 of their customers. And since 1851, the top 3 states for hurricanes are Florida, Texas, and Louisiana. Because hurricane season is here, it is important to know what to do before, during, and after a storm. Today, I will provide you with safety tips for the uses before, during, and after a storm. First, I will tell you what to do before a hurricane. According to the Louisiana Emergency Preparedness Guide, it is important to have an emergency kit pre-assembled. You should include the following: food and water for at least 3 days, a battery-operated radio, a flashlight and extra batteries so you can replace the batteries in the flashlight and in the radio. You also need to refill prescriptions. This is important because many pharmacies, after a storm is over, you can't get into the store. So it's important to make sure all of your prescriptions are refilled so you do not have any emergencies. Also, you should listen to local officials and be ready to evacuate if necessary. Next, I will tell you what to do during a storm. According to the Federal Emergency Management Agency, it is important to listen to the TV or radio for information. This will allow you to see what's going on with the storm and when it's going to pass. You should also stay indoors and stay away from windows and glass. If you go outside, you could injure yourself, and if you're near any windows or glass, if anything comes through the window, you could also injure yourself. And also, avoid using the phone except for serious emergencies. Phone lines become blocked in situations like hurricanes because so many people are trying to reach people. It's important to not use your phone unless it is absolutely necessary. Next, I'm going to tell you what to do when you need to recover from the storm. After a hurricane, according to the Louisiana Emergency Preparedness Guide, it is important that you do not drive in an area where roads are closed. If you drive in an area where a road is closed, you could injure yourself and the passengers in your car. It is also important to never touch a fallen power line. Do not drive through any standing water because this means that power lines could be in or nearby the water. And if you drive through this, you could possibly electrocute yourself. It is also important to report down power lines to local authorities. This is so it can get fixed as soon as possible and electricity can be restored. And it is also important to be extremely careful when clearing storm debris. There could be poisonous snakes, any animals that could injure you or your family, and you could also be electrocuted. And because emergency systems are not easily available during this time after storms, you really want to try and avoid injuring yourself because it may be hard for them to reach you. So are you ready to prepare for the storm and to handle the storm during it and also for recovery? It is important that you remember all of these steps so you can keep you and your loved ones safe. In this speech, I have shared that because hurricane season is here, it is important to know what to do before, during, and after a storm. So, as we currently monitor a tropical disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico, now is a good time to know this information.